Okay, I should be live. Let's see. All right, I'm live. Okay, so today we're going to talk about people in motion. Let's talk about people in motion. Number one, right? We have a nice, interesting picture right away on the cover. Let's take a peek. What are we going to do in this live English lesson? Well, first, I'm going to take a drink of water. Okay, wonderful. So in this live English lesson, we are going to explore and analyze pictures of people in motion. Okay, so you guys are going to help me, and we're going to describe what we see and talk about the action, right? The movements, the motion. This is going to be great for vocabulary, talking about motion, movement, action. All right, Leah Huda says, howdy. Sounds like an American cowboy. Yes, howdy. Okay, so we're going to explore and analyze pictures of people in motion. And if we have time, we'll also do a question and answer session, which we kind of do through the whole lesson, right? So you guys have questions, I have answers, and we can help each other as we look at the pictures. All right, Leah Huda says, how is everything, teacher? I feel fabulous. All right, I've got wonderful energy. Hopefully you guys too. Garden says hi. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so let's get to it, huh? Let's look at the first picture. All right, the first picture is the guy who is right. So let's talk about this. Here we go. So I'm going to make a partial sentence and you guys finish the sentence for me, okay? There's probably different ways to do it. Here we go. Let's see. Maybe I'll make mine bold. This guy is what? How would you finish this sentence? Kind of a unique picture. It's not something that you will see every day, right? This guy is what? Okay, we don't have to give a lot. We can give some details, but we can just try to finish this sentence. This guy is what? What would we say? What do you think? I'm waiting for the comments. Let's see. What do you think? This guy, and we're talking about the guy in the picture, of course. Leah Huda says ecstatic. Yes, that's how he feels, right? Ecstatic. But if we want to talk about his motion, this guy is... we probably need an ing verb, right? Something happening in the present. Putri04 says, hello, people. Hello, hello, welcome. All right, so we could say this guy maybe is feeling ecstatic, right? And we're going to try to, talk about the motion. How can we finish this sentence so that it's describing, some of the motion of this guy? Leah says he is winning. Ooh, I suppose it's possible. The guy is, maybe it's a game, maybe it's a competition. He is winning because he's like, yahoo. Well, let's see. Garden says tossed. Well, if we want to make it fit in the sentence, we could say this guy is being tossed up in the air, right? Down below, I imagine there's something or someone which is making him fly up into the air. So to make it fit in the sentence, the guy is being tossed up in the air, right? We could also say something like this guy is flying through, spell that right, through the air, right? Maybe we could say he's moving upwards through the air. Maybe he's going up. We don't know if he's on his way up or if he's on his way down. So the guy is, he's feeling ecstatic. He's being tossed up in the air. He's flying through the air. He's moving upwards through the air. And if we wanted to be really simple, we could just say this guy is in motion, right? Because he's moving, right? Putri says flying to the sky. Ooh. Well, sure, we could say flying up to the sky. I don't know how high he can go, but who knows? Leohuda says floating in the air. Because it's a moment frozen in time, right? We took the picture. He's frozen. He's floating in the air. I don't know if he has superpowers, but right now in the picture, he's floating in the air. Right? Let's take a look. Right? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. How about this? Let's do this sentence. Behind the man. What? Let's see. Behind the man, what? What do you think? How about this? Behind the man on the ground, what? Or maybe behind the man, maybe in the background, we could say. In the background. Oop. There we go. How would you finish this sentence? Behind the man in the background. What do you think? If we look around in the picture, we see behind him. Leohuda says a mass of people, right? So we'll make it fit in the sentence. We could say, behind the man in the background is a mass of people. Putri4 says a surprise. Maybe the people have a surprise for him, we could say. Let's see. Behind the man in the background is maybe his friend who has a surprise. Right? That's possible. Right? Let's see. Leohuda says behind the man in the background we can see pillars of a building. Yes. We can see pillars of a building. Right. Okay. Sure. We can also say there is a large crowd of people. So behind the man in the background, there is a large crowd of people. Right? And they seem to be watching him. All right? So let's see. Now we're going to try to describe what is the man doing with his hands. The man is... How do we describe the position of his hands? Right? So he's going like this. Oh, or we can make it even more complex. How do we describe the position of his hands and his face, right? Or his expression? Yes, Putri04 says the peace symbol, right? So the man is giving the peace sign. It's called giving the peace sign with both hands. Right? He's like, Yahoo! And then he's like, Leohuda says giving 2 pills. Well, I'm not sure if there's another meaning. When I think of pills, I think of something like this. Right? Like medicine? I see pills. All right. Let's see. Garden says the V sign. Right. It could be V for victory, right? So we could say the man is showing the victory sign with both hands. Right? It's like Yahoo! Rahanamad says, but his tongue is not doing something that's indicating a peace sign. Right. Oh, Leohuda says, I mean 2 kisses. Not sure. Well, maybe, I guess. Maybe in where he's at, they could mean like 2 kisses or 4 because he's holding 4 fingers. Okay, so he's giving the peace sign with both hands. And how do we describe what he's doing with his tongue? Yes, Key in English says he's sticking his tongue out. All right, so the man is sticking his tongue out. And yeah, I don't know what kind of sound he's making. Something like Oh, maybe with this. Is sticking his tongue out and saying Ah. All right. Lehood says his tongue is getting out. We can say sticking out. You have to stick out your tongue. Right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's try another one. The man is wearing what? What do you think? The man is wearing what? Now let's describe his clothing. Right? And the people probably aren't too worried about his clothing. They're just thinking more about this guy who's flying up in the air. But hey, you know, we're here and we can describe his clothing. Let's see. Leah Huda says this gesture is similar to Albert Einstein when he sticks out his tongue. I remember that. Let's see. Madulin Hulali says a suit. So he's wearing so we could say a suit, right? And we can maybe be more specific and say a blue suit. Let's see, what else do we have? Well, the comments are coming in. I need to move my screen over a little bit. Okay. Keen English says a navy blue jacket. Yes. A navy blue jacket. Navy blue is kind of like a dark color blue, and I think that would work well here. Let's see. Leahuda says a business suit. Sure. How about we combine that? We could say a blue business suit. Right? Okay. Garden says a formal jacket. Ian English says a pair of jeans. I'm trying to look at the material of the pants. I'm not quite sure if they're jeans or if they're kind of the same material that matches the suit jacket, right? In English says a white shirt, right? Maybe we could add it up here. Blue business suit with a white shirt. Huh? All right. All right. Ain't the same says hello. Hello. Ain't the same. The real. The real ain't the same. Okay. Leah Huda says a white shirt and brown shoes. Bahanamad says it looks like cotton jeans. All right. It's possible. Maybe we could say cotton slacks. Sometimes they say slacks or they say pants. Cotton, maybe dress slacks or maybe dress pants. All right. Okay, and someone said the shoes, brown shoes. Let's see, brown. What do you think is the material? What are the shoes made from? What do you think? Probably not cotton. Hopefully not plastic. Burhanamad said he's wearing brown shoes and a brown belt. Vera Kalugina says, hi. Leah Huda says, my writing is blurry. And what do you mean by blurry? Is it too small? Right, you guys say, Burhanamad says leather. And Keen English says leather. All right. Is anyone else having problems seeing the writing? Is it blurry? Is it unable to be seen? Maybe I'll make it all bold. Maybe that will help a little bit. Right? Is it better if I make it bold? I just made it bold. That should make it easier to see. Ain't the same says it's crystal clear. Okay, so I'll put everything in bold. That should make it a little bit easier to see. Okay, so let's see. We'll do one more for this picture and then we'll move forward to something else. Have multiple pictures today. Okay, so here is if... Burhanamad said his shirt is tucked out of his pants due to stretching, right? You could say his shirt is coming untucked. Right, here we go. His shirt is coming untucked because he's stretching and moving around, right? So becoming untucked, right, is coming untucked or becoming untucked. Right, okay? So here we go. Let's do one more sentence for this picture. If his friends don't catch him when he goes back down, maybe I'll put it then. Right? If his friends don't catch him when he goes back down, Or maybe we'll say when he falls back down. We could say that as well. What do you think? How can we finish this sentence? Right? So if his friends don't catch him when he falls back down, then what? How can we finish this sentence? So we're going to assume, we can't quite see, but maybe his friends are all together and they linked their arms together and they threw him up in the air, right? And he's like, yahoo, right? Take a picture. I look beautiful in my business suit, right? And he's like, ah, okay. Burhan Ahmad says, he'll fall down, get hurt, and shame on shame on him. Then he'll, let's see, he'll fall down, get hurt, and shame on him for doing something so stupid, maybe. All right. Let's see. Burhan Ahmad says he'll hit the ground badly. I think he'll hit the ground with great force, right? If we say great force, it's like smack, right? Wouldn't be so good. All right. Let's see what else we have. Leahuda said he would die, right? So if his friends don't catch him when he falls back down, then he might die, right? We could say. You got to make sure the answers fit in with the sentence, right? Right? Ain't the same says he will end up with some broken bones, right? Then he'll end up with some broken bones. And he won't be smiling anymore. So then he'll end up with some broken bones and he won't be smiling anymore, right? All right, let's see what else you guys have. See? Majulena Hulali says he will break his head. Then he, right. And I keep putting heal because we put he plus will together equals heal, right? And if you talk with native speakers, they usually use the contraction form, which just means taking two smaller words and putting them together, right? Because it's just quicker to say it. So all of my answers I'm going to put in heal. Let's see, he'll break his head. And it's probably more common to say he'll break his neck, right? So if you bend over the wrong way, then crack and your neck goes and your body goes and it's a bad day. All right? Garden says he will bite his tongue. Huh? Oh, he shouldn't have stuck his tongue out. He'll bite. I'm going to combine Garden's answer and Kian's answer. Garden says he would bite his tongue. All right. Kian English says his teeth will cut off his tongue. So we're going to combine those into one. He'll bite off. He'll bite off his tongue. Right? So he'll bite off his tongue. And it's going to be a bloody mess and not a good day. All right, Leahuda says he might pass out. Yes. Let's see. He'll likely pass out and be unconscious for a while. Okay. So this guy, don't know exactly what the celebration is, but we have a group of people. It's daytime. Looks like it might be an overcast, kind of cloudy day. I think it's somewhere kind of in a tropical or a warmer climate because I think I see palm trees in the background, something like that. Refia Kosar said the concert is very spirited. All right, let's see. Maybe we'll do this one. We'll do one more. The occasion for this gathering is what? So we could say the occasion for this gathering or the reason for this gathering is what? So Refia Kosar says a concert, maybe like a concert, maybe it's a musical concert. The occasion for this gathering is a musical concert or a music concert. See what else, you guys? Leahuda says his wedding. Woo! His friends better catch him. All right, so the occasion for this gathering is a wedding. Sure. You could say wedding, or you could even say wedding party. Because maybe this is after the actual wedding where they're, you know, I now pronounce you man and wife, and maybe it's the wedding party. Different possibilities. Key in English says, what's the difference between occasion and situation? Well, let's see. Well, the situation, we're talking about the circumstances, what's happening, what's going on. The occasion is more like the event, the moment. But let's see. All right, since we have a dictionary, why don't we look them up? Right? We'll use Google and they will help us. So it's occasion and situation. First, we'll look up occasion. Right? Here you go. Let's hear their pronunciation.
Occasion. Occasion.
Occasion. Okay. So a particular time or instance of an event. So it's like a particular, a specific time, a moment in time. Synonyms: instance, time, moment, juncture, point. Okay? Now let's put in situation. See what happens. All right, pronunciation?
Situation. Situation.
Situation. A set of circumstances in which one finds oneself. A state of affairs. So the occasion could be like it's a wedding. It's the event. The situation could be that we're at a wedding party. It's going to rain. People are happy. There's loud music. So the situation kind of has like a lot of things in it. An occasion is just kind of the one reason for being there. Hopefully that explains it. Similar, but good vocabulary. Good question. All right, let's see. Ain't the same says graduation. The occasion for this gathering is a graduation. And I'm going to combine it with Vera Kalugina's. A graduation, and he just received his diploma. Right? Maybe he left it down on the ground because he, you know, if he's holding his diploma, he can't go like this with both hands. All right? He in English says he's gotten carried away. Yes, that is a good idiom. To get carried away means you kind of go crazy. You kind of do extra. Maybe like the limit is here and you go over here, right? All right, so we could say, that wouldn't quite fit in the sentence, but we could make our own sentence and say the man is getting carried away, right? Or he's gotten carried away, we could say that. So he's kind of gone crazy. Leo Huda says he probably won $1 million. Or he's just become the father for twins, the father of twins. Great reason that he's celebrating. Refia Kosar says he got a job. Yes, and he's like, hey, buddies, throw me in the air. Please catch me, because if I fall down and I get hurt, then I can't start my new job. Right? Ain't the same says he's hyped. Yes, he's pumped up. He's ecstatic. He's energetic. He's energized. He's like, yes, life is good. Okay. All right. Well, I'd like to do multiple pictures today, so we're going to move to the next picture. You guys are great. Wonderful answers. All right, here we go. This one's a little bit more low key, which means like more calm. All right. Key in English says he may have just gotten divorced. It's possible. Refia Kosar says girlfriend says yes. Maybe he just proposed. He proposed marriage to the lady and she's like, I thought you'd never ask. And he's like, yahoo! So that means yes. Right. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, here is the next picture. All right, so first we need to describe the action, the motion, the movement in the picture, okay? So I'm going to start the picture, the sentence. This family is what? Oop, and make it bold. There we go. Oh, you guys are great. Okay, so this family is what? What are they doing? What is the action? So we're not talking about the background. We're not talking about the weather. What is the action right now? What is this family doing? Aha. Key in English says walking hand in hand. Yes, walking hand in hand. Right. Ryan Abi says chilling. I like that. This family is chilling. Let's see, chilling as they walk through the park? As they take a walk. How about that? As they take a walk. Okay. Chilling is a wonderful word. It's informal, but it's used a lot. And it just means relaxing. Right? We're chilling. What are you up to? Oh, I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging out, man. It's all right. Everything's cool. I'm just chilling. All right. So let's see. All right. Daniel Sepulveda says talking, wandering around. Yes, we could combine those. This family is talking and wandering around. Right. They're wandering around. They're walking around. Sure. Leah Huda says they're hanging out. Right. This family is hanging out. Okay. Yes. Wonderful. Vera Kalugina says they are his proud relatives. Okay. Sure. All right, let's see. Let's do another sentence. You guys. Garden says strolling. That is a good. You can stroll, which is like kind of a slow, relaxed walk. All right, so I'm going to put strolling in here, and I'll put walking slowly and with relaxation, I guess. Oh, walking slowly in a relaxed way. Right? We're just out strolling through the park and it's nice. Let's see. Kian English says, Kian, I'm going to tell you, Michael, I'm going to tell you something, but keep it under your hat. As in, whoo, another idiom. Wonderful. Keep it under your hat. As in, keep it a secret. Your lives are the best. Wonderful. Thank you for the compliment. Let's see. Ain't the Same says, enjoying some family quality time. Yes. This family is enjoying some quality family time. Right. Daniel Sepulveda, strolling. Is that common? I've never heard that word. Well, I've heard I don't know if it's super common, but it's common enough that, yes, I've heard it. And you can say it in different ways. We're going for a stroll, as in we're going for a walk. If someone calls you on the phone, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just taking a stroll through the park, or we're strolling through the park right now. Yeah, it's pretty common. All right, Leah Huda says they are enjoying themselves. Right. So let's put it down here. This family is enjoying themselves. All right. Okay. Huh? Leah Huda says spending time with their spoiled baby. Okay. All right. So here is another one. The adults are what? And what I'm going for is, how are the adults touching the child? How do we describe that? The connection or the touch between the adults, the man and the woman, and the child. How are they making physical connection? How do we say that? Right? Let's see. The parents. Yep, the parents. Daniel Sepulveda says they're tall. Yeah, they seem tall. Ain't the Same says maybe they're helping their son learn how to walk. Sure. Right. The adults are helping their son learn how to walk. Right. All right. So this is the action verb, right? It's helping. They're doing it. And what I'm trying to get after, and you got, there it is. Key in English says they're holding the baby's hands. Yes. So my question what is the physical connection between the parents and the child? And we could say the adults are holding the baby's hands. Right. And Yeah, Daniel Sepulveda says they are holding their toddler's hands. Right, so we could say are holding their toddler's hands. Huh? Key in English says he's not a baby though, he's a man now. Kids these days, they grow up so quickly. All right, let's see what else we have. Putri04 says teaching how to walk properly, right? Let's see, here we go. We'll put it in there. The adults are teaching their son how to walk properly. Right, we'll take off the E there. What else do we have? Ain't the same says a gentle grip. Yes, we could say that the adults are using a gentle grip to hold the child's hands. All right? Okay? And we're going to do another sentence that's connected with this. All right? We're going to make that bold. If the parents don't hold the child's hands, then what? And this kid's probably what? A year old? Maybe between 1 and 2, or maybe even younger? I don't know. What will happen if they don't hold the child's hands? What do you think? Right, Vera Kalugina says his clothing is expensive, good quality. All right. And Putri04 is that their son will cry hard. Right, could say that. If the parents don't hold the child's hand, then I think it's a boy, so we could just say then he will cry loudly, right? Let's see, Daniel Sepulveda, the toddler will fall down, right? So let's see, if the parents don't hold the child's hands, then the toddler will fall down, right? And we could be very specific. We could say the toddler will lose his balance and fall down, because the toddler, the baby's still learning how to walk, so he can't balance yet, so he'll lose his balance. It means to fall down, right? Let's see, Key in English says he'll fall over, right? So we could maybe add that here. He will cry, and we'll make it heal, because it's more common to use the contraction. He'll cry loudly and fall over. Ain't the same says he will probably stand still out of fear. That's a possibility. So if the parents don't hold the child's hand, then the kid will stand still and be frozen with fear, right? Because it's a big world out there, right? And if you're just a little kid, you need your parents to show you the world and explore with you. Leahuda says he might get lost or he might get kidnapped. All right, let's see. If the parents don't hold the child's hands, then the kid could get lost and possibly be kidnapped. So kidnapped is every parent's worst nightmare, where some stranger steals your kid, right? A nightmare there. All right, let's see what the Refia Kosar says. But baby can learn to walk. I mean, keep going on the street. Sure, you'll learn. Ryan Abhi says, all right, he's giving a compliment to Kid English. Wonderful. All right. Okay, so let's see. How about we do this sentence? And we'll say that they're the parents. The mother is wearing what? What would you say? The mother is wearing what? How do we describe the clothing that the mom is wearing, or that the mother is wearing? All right, Putri and Kian both say a black dress. Lehuda says a short sleeve dress. Yes, let's combine it. A black dress with short sleeves. All right. Refia Kosar says a short dress. All right, let's add in that. A short black dress with short sleeves. Yes. Ain't the same as a short black dress, yes. Kid English says, and sandals. A short black dress with short sleeves and sandals. And black sandals, sure. And these sandals are kind of unique. There's another word in English to describe the kind of sandals that when you walk and you put your foot up, they kind of hit the back of your foot and they kind of make a slapping sound. Aha, yes, Leah Huda says, and maybe a pair of flip-flops. Yes, I think these sandals are probably flip-flops. Right. And when we say flip-flops, it's very specific. So let's take a quick look at some pictures. If we put in sandals, there are, different kinds of sandals. Right? So you can have covered sandals, you can have like hiking or, cross-country sandals. You can have open sandals, you can have all these things. However, when you put in flip-flops, there's pretty much only one thing it can be. So, they're easy, they're comfortable, and they're quick to put on and take off. Very common at the beach or just around the house or outside or wherever. So these are flip-flops. And when you walk, they make kind of a smacking sound when they hit the bottom of your foot. Right. All right. Okay. And if you asked me her dress, I would say it's a plain dress. A plain black dress. Right? And so plain is the opposite of fancy. Right? So let's take a look what happens when we do the difference, when we put in the pictures. So first we'll do a plain black dress. Right? So it's a plain black dress. Nothing super fancy. It's modest. I don't know about this one. That's not quite plain. I would think of something like this. Plain black dress, right? Now, if we put in a fancy black dress, ooh la la, right? You got all the little, I don't know what do you call the stuff on dresses? All the different sequins and designs and patterns and all this stuff. Plus the price goes, zoop, right? So this would be a fancy black dress. And yeah, I would think that the mom is just kind of wearing a plain black dress. All right, so let's see. The dad. The dad is wearing what? What do you think? How do we he's not wearing a black dress? That's for sure. The dad is wearing what? Maybe we can try to put it all together in one sentence to describe what he's wearing, or maybe a couple sentences. See? The dad is wearing, well, we know he's wearing clothing, right? He's not naked walking through the park. Aha. Putri says a casual t-shirt. Ooh. Let's see. A casual. Aha. I'm going to combine it with Leah Huda's. A casual long-sleeved t-shirt. All right. Aha. Leah Huda says a long-sleeved striped t-shirt. Right. Striped t-shirt. All right. Long-sleeved t-shirt. Right. Trying to see, did anybody say anything about what he has on the bottom? Let's see. Right, so he has a casual long sleeve striped shirt. And what else is he wearing? I hope he has pants or something. Kid English says shorts, right? Ooh, looks like they're kind of, I don't know if they're striped as well. Striped shorts, right? And striped shorts. Refia Kosar is wearing glasses. So the dad is wearing a casual long sleeve striped t-shirt. If we're gonna make a list, we'll go like this: striped shorts, glasses, and a pair of sneakers and black socks. Woo, that's a nice long sentence. All right, so how about we put it all together? All right, oh, I think this is an opportunity for pronunciation. Okay, repeat after me, and if you're doing pronunciation, show me some apples. Here we go. So I'll say it, and then I'll pause for you guys wherever you are in the world. Repeat after me. Here we go. The dad is wearing a casual, long-sleeved, striped t-shirt, striped shorts, glasses, a pair of sneakers, and black socks. Okay, and let's be a little bit more specific. Let's see, the dad's sleeves are what? So they're long sleeves, but they're kind of changed. How do we describe the position of the sleeves? What do you think? Putri says like a tongue twister. Yes, that sentence was kind of a right. Ain't the same says sounds like a tongue twister. Yes. Keen English says pulled up. Right. The dad's sleeves are pulled up to his what? Can be roll. Well, let's see. Well, I wouldn't think they're rolled up here because it looks like they're just kind of scrunched together. Rolled would be like kind of, folded. Ooh, everybody's saying rolled up. But let's see. We're going to make sure we have a... Leahuda says elbows. Yes, the dad's sleeves are pulled up to his elbows. Right. And let's see if we can take a look at pictures, difference between rolled sleeves. So let's say goodbye, fancy black dress. Hello to rolled up sleeves. All right, let's see if we can find a picture here. All right, this is a good one. So rolled means like it's folded. It's folded over and over. So it's kind of neat, right? It's flat and it doesn't just look like it's all scrunched together. Now, if we put in sleeves pulled up, or you can maybe even say pushed up. Oops, I have to do that, right? All right. So, like this lady, I wouldn't say her sleeves are rolled up because they're just kind of, they're just pushed up or they're pulled up. It's kind of disorganized, I guess, or unkempt. It's not neat. Like a folded sleeves is going to be very neat when they're rolled. All right, so that's the difference. Here we could say pulled up sleeves or sleeves that are pushed up, and something like this would be, where is it going? Rolled up sleeves. Right. Okay. So a small difference, but kind of important, right? So we could say this dad's sleeves are pulled up, or we could say pushed up to his elbows. All right. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do... maybe this one won't be action, but the weather. Or how about this? I'll just ask the question. What's the weather like? Right? So, you guys answer, what's the weather like? And we probably would answer, the weather is what? Actually, let's be more informal. If you said, what's the weather like? Most people won't say, the weather is. They'll just say, it's. It's whatever. Because it's too long to repeat back the word weather. So let's say there was a short conversation. Tom says, what's the weather like? And Bob says, it's what? Now you guys help me. All right, let's see. Putri says, it's a sunny day, right? A sunny day. All right. Leahuda says it looks like an autumn day, right? Maybe you could say it's an autumn day. And I'm going to say it's probably a warm day. A warm... Because just of the clothing that they're wearing, it doesn't seem like it's very cold, right? It's Leahuda says the beginning of winter. Ooh, well, depends on what part of the world. Where I was from, in Minnesota, close to Canada, Ooh, if this was the beginning of winter, everybody would be wearing coats. Maybe hats. But different parts of the world, they don't have as much extreme temperature. So yes, this could possibly be beginning of winter. Let's see. Vera Kalugina says a fine, sunny, warm. Leah Huda says because there are leaves on the ground. Yes, there are. And there are also plenty of leaves still up in the trees. So I would agree that it's fall or that it's autumn. And it's just we're not quite close enough to winter yet. Because by the time we get to winter, all the trees are down. And, you know, there might be some snow on the ground. And the people would probably be wearing warmer clothing. Keen English says, I don't think it's the beginning of winter because the leaves are still on the trees. Sure. Okay. So what's the weather like? It's a sunny day, a warm autumn day. I would say also it's a clear, pleasant day. Right? It's just nice out. It's a great day. Oh, we could say it's a great day to go strolling through the park. And now this doesn't directly answer the question, right? It says, what's the weather like? Well, it's a great day to go strolling through the park. Doesn't technically tell you exactly what the weather is, but if someone tells you it's a great day to go strolling through the park, you're probably imagining that it's not, you know, like a rainy day or a freezing day. It's a nice, clear day. Let's see, Vera Kalugina says, this summer in Europe was too hot. The dead leaves were even in August. So it must have been hot and dry, huh? Okay. All right. Time's going. So we're going to switch climates. Let's go to another picture in a much... See, Keen English says, I'd say the sky is cloudy because I see no shadows. Possible, right? Another possibility is that it might be the middle of the day and the shadows could be straight down, or else there's a canopy of trees and leaves that are covering, maybe blocking the sun. Oh, Leah Huda says, what about the kid? We're talking about his clothing. Okay, so let's do the kid, right? The child is wearing what? What do you think? Can't leave the right? We described the mom's clothing, the dad's clothing. All right, I'm waiting for the answers. In English says a hoodie. Oh, we could say, let's see. I'm just gonna quick type in and see what pops up when we put in hoodie. All right. Oh, this is a hoodie. I grew up saying something a little bit different, but it's basically the same thing. So I'll put your guys's a hoodie. I grew up saying a hooded sweatshirt. Which is kind of extra words, right? It's much quicker to say hoodie. Don't know. That's what I grew up saying. Oh, grab your hooded sweatshirt because it's going to be a little bit cold outside, right? Something like that. Let's see. So Putri says a yellow hoodie with a blue and white striped. So I don't. Maybe his shirt is blue and white, or else the inside of the jacket is blue and white. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's a shirt. So we could say a hoodie, maybe with a blue and white striped shirt underneath. Right? We need to establish that the shirt is underneath the hoodie. Right. Okay. And how about his the pants? What do we say? Mi Tarea de Inglés says, hello, I'm a little late. No worries, because Google records it, right? So you can go back and forth wherever you need to. So, what do we say? Is it a cardigan? Leah Huda says, is it a cardigan? Well, let's see. So this is hoodie. Let's put in cardigan. So cardigan is more like a sweater. and there's no hood on it, right? Right, so a little bit different. All right. And Lehuda says, and light blue shorts. Okay. All right. Light blue or gray, huh? Light blue or gray shorts. Huh? Huh? And white shoes. White tennis shoes? Right? Okay. Well, we're going to go to the next picture because I have just a few minutes left and I think the next one's kind of interesting. So, here we go. Let's leave nice warm summer and or autumn and let's go to so let's see. The girl is what? We need some action. Give me some action words to describe her motion, her action, something that she's doing. Refia Kosar says winter came. I wish we could have stayed in the nice weather. All right, so the girl is what? I need some action words. Tell me about her motions, her movements. What is she doing? What is her action? Aha, mi tarea de inglés. She is throwing a snowball at the guy. Let's see. Actually, that's a good thing to bring up. The girl is throwing a snowball. Let's see. To the guy. And I'm going to put the other one. Throwing a snowball at the guy. So this is kind of interesting. They're the same except for the preposition. Okay. So let's see. What is the difference between throwing a snowball to someone and throwing a snowball at someone? There is a very, very important difference. So underneath, we'll put it, you guys tell me, what is the difference? If I say throwing a snowball to the guy, or I say throwing at the guy, what is the difference? It seems like a very subtle difference. Just, right, there's just an O and the A changes, so it's at or to. What is the difference between throwing a snowball to the guy and at the guy? Very important. It's simple, but it's very important. Leahuda says the first one is on purpose. Well, and I have to be difficult here because both of them are on purpose, right? It's a deliberate intention to throw the snowball, but there's an extra difference. Let's see, mi tarea de inglés. Oh, Leahuda says the second one is accidentally. Well, I still have to be difficult because it's not an accident. She has made the decision to take the snowball and throw it. It's now, is it to the guy or is it at the guy? Let's see. Mi tarea de inglés says at someone means that she intends to hit them, not play with them. Yes. Okay. So throwing a snowball at the guy, she wants to hit him, right? So she wants to hit him with the snowball, right? She doesn't want him to catch it. She wants to hit him, right? Maybe it's a game, or maybe she's just evil. I don't know. I see. Put 304 with 2. It means they are far away, but at they are close. It's a good guess, but it's not quite right. It's not quite right. Refia Kosar says the first includes direction. Well, I have to be difficult again. They both include direction, right? Because they're, it's in the direction of the guy. So we've done half of it. Mi tarea de inglés says maybe she's evil. Possible. If she's evil, then she's throwing it at the guy. But if she's throwing it to the guy, all right, let's see. Here it is, the answer. If she's throwing to the guy, they're playing catch. All right? So if you play catch with someone, you hold it, you throw it to them, they catch it, and then they throw it back. So you throw it back and forth. You're not trying to hurt anybody, and you're not trying to hit their body. You're just trying to have a game of catch. So it's much different, right? So if she's throwing the ball to the guy, she expects him to catch it and throw it back. But if she's throwing a snowball at the guy, she wants to hit him. She's not expecting him to throw it back. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. So Modulin Hulali says she plays with him, right? So to the guy would probably be playing with him. That would be like tossing it to someone. Here, catch. And they catch it and they throw it back to you and you go back and forth. But if you have like a snowball fight, then you're going to say that you're throwing the snowballs at people. You're trying to hit them, right? So let's get a visual of snowball fight. Because this one with two people, it's just, not that exciting. So we'll put huge snowball fight. Hey. This is interesting. Some guy dressed up as Captain America, right? With the shield. And they're having some huge snowball fight in the winter. Nice. Bringing the shield. Just hopefully he doesn't throw the shield at anyone. Maybe someone hits him in the head with the snowball and he's like, ah! Yeah, that could go bad. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. Right? So we would say that these people are throwing snowballs at the other team or at the other group. They're not throwing it to them because they don't want the snowball to come back. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. The man is trying to what? I mean, we could say the guy, we could say the man. In this picture, what is he trying to do? So the girl, she just threw the snowball at the guy, at the man. The man is trying to what? Leah Huda says she's shenanigan, this girl. We could say she's full of shenanigans. She's full of kind of like crazy action. She's full of shenanigans. Let's see. Refia Kozar says, can we use all the sentence, this I mean between at and to? Well, in these situations, it's quite specific what we're trying to communicate, right? To the guy, they're playing catch. They're having fun. At the guy, she's trying to hit him. These are kind of specific instances because they both deal with direction. They both deal with deliberate, intentional action. But this one is more like, what are your intentions? Are your intentions to play, or are your intentions, to hit the guy? Right? Okay? Oh, so here we go. The man is trying to, let's see, Putri says prevention. I think you mean he's trying to maybe move so he doesn't get hit. Let's see what else we have. Ooh. Mi tarea de inglés, he's trying to understand why she is so crazy. Right? The man is trying to understand why she is so crazy. Right? And we're going to make it a contraction here because it's more common that way. Right? Let's see what else. Lehuda says to catch the ball and throw it back. Sure, that's possible. The snowball. To catch the snowball and throw it back. Possible. Maybe not likely because his hands are in his pockets, I think. And she's probably like, hey. And he's like, what? Right? All right. Let's see. All right. Vera Kalugina says, avoid the ball. Right. The man is trying to avoid being hit by the snowball. Leah Huda says, maybe she's in love with him and she's trying to get his attention. Oh, so nice. There, if she like smacks him in the face, that might have the wrong, not the result she's looking for. But you're right. If it like bounces on his shoulder and she's like, tee hee hee hee, I just hit you with the snowball. By the way, you're hot. You want to go out? Right? And the guy's like, you're just kind of crazy, aren't you? All right, let's see. Garden says, receive it on his face? The man is trying to... The only one I can think of is catch. the snowball in his mouth? Who knows? Huh? Mi tarea de inglés says he is thinking about how to get revenge. So if we wanted to put it with the sentence, the man is trying to, what, form a plan of revenge. And similar to avoid, we could say the man is trying to dodge. Dodge, which means like to jump quickly, to jump out of the way, to dodge out of the way of the flying snowball. He in English says the guy's hands are in his pockets. One hand or two hands, I'm not quite sure, but either way, his hand is in his pocket, trying to show that he's not afraid. He's like a macho man, right? He's like, nothing can hurt me. I gotta show. Maybe he likes the girl too, and he wants to show her how much of a manly man he is. And he's like, see, it's freezing outside, and I don't even need to wear a hat or gloves, even though I'm freaking cold. Leah Huda says, they just broke up. The end. The end of this romance story. In the summer, it was lovely. In the winter, it went crazy. Right? Mi tarea de inglés says, Puputri says trying to be cool. Mi tarea says waiting, hopefulness, the pain. Maybe hopefully to avoid the pain of getting hit with the snowball. If I look, it kind of looks like me, the snowball might be right there. So it could be on his way to hit him, or it could be flying over his head. I don't know. But, yeah. Maybe this is the guy that keeps trying to ask her out, and she's like, I've had enough. Stop asking me out. Here, eat snow. And she throws it at him. I don't know. Ooh, look at the time. Ooh, you guys are so much fun. All right, so we're going to just take a quick review of the pictures that we saw, and then we'll wrap up here because I got to get going. All right, let's see. Ooh, Gardner says, please her. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe even tease her, right? Kind of joke with her, ha ha ha, whatever. Okay, so let's review. We did this picture. We talked about it. So it's basically a guy who's being thrown up in the air by probably his friends, I'm going to imagine, because he has such a happy facial expression and such happy energy. And he's giving the peace signs or the victory signs with his fingers. And he's like, life is wonderful. Just make sure to catch me so I don't fall on the ground. And the next picture was a family walking through the park. Or we could say strolling through the park. They're probably walking slowly because the kid's very small and they can't go too quick, right? Then after that, we did the snowball fight, right? Where the girl's throwing the snowball at him or maybe to him, depending on the situation, if they're playing or if she's trying to hit him. All right. Okay, so wow, time went fast. Putri says, I love your back sound, Michael. Oh, I think you mean background music. Me too. I think the classical music is quite nice. The piano music is nice and relaxing. All right, so let's take a quick review. What did we do in Let's Talk About People in Motion number 1? Well, we explored and analyzed pictures of people in motion. All right. And we didn't get time for the Q&A, but we kind of did Q&A through the whole lesson. So I'm just going to give it a good check. All right. And once again, improve your English, become more valuable. That's the idea. Have more skills, be able to do more things. If you enjoy our stuff here at Able Lingo, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. It lets everybody know that, you liked it. Hence the name, like button. And if you've already subscribed, there's a bell button that you can click and it gives you a notification when we have a new video or live. So once again, improve your English, become more valuable. And we have a question right before I show my last picture, because I'm going to show you guys a nice calming picture. But let's see if I can answer Mi Tarea de Inglés's question. It was about the boots. How do you call the kind of boots that the girl is wearing? Well, I would call them long winter boots. Let's see what shows up in the image search. All right, so there's the snowball fight. Long winter boots. And something like this. And we could say for women to make sure it's more specific. That's what I would say. I would say long winter boots. Oh, Garden says suede. That's possible. Let's see. We'll say long suede boots. It's kind of like the texture, the kind of material is kind of soft. It's nice. Yeah. I don't know a lot about women's boots. Okay. All right. So we did the review and I was right here. Improve English, become more valuable. Okay, let's see the nice relaxing picture at the end. Da 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 da. Ooh, this one is unique. All right, so this will be the last picture that we talk about today. There's not a lot of action, but who cares? It's a nice relaxing picture. So who can tell me, what does this picture look like? What do we see in this picture? It's kind of unique. Leah Huda says, wow. All right, Keen English says, thank you so much, Michael, for another superb live. I can go just a tiny bit longer. You guys tell me what's in this picture. Poetry 4 says the love tree. We could say, Leah Huda says, a big heart in the middle of a field. A tree with its leaves in the shape of a heart. It's red. The whole field is red, right? And there's a cloudy sky in the background. It's not completely overcast, but it's close. If it was an overcast day, then there would be no blue sky. But here we have some blue sky. All right? A heart-shaped tree, as Keen English says. Carrot. I'm going to blush. Vera Kalugina says, it is like your heart, teacher. Wow, thank you. Nice. You mean I'm like a tree? All right. Okay, wonderful. So there's clouds in the sky. It's a wide open field. Wide open field. Seems like you could just walk and walk and walk forever. And we could say there are gentle hills. The hills, right? The hills are gentle. They're not like steep hills. They're not mountains. We could say the gentle rolling hills. So in the background, you can look out over the gentle rolling hills. In English says, it's like a lollipop too. Yes, it is. It's like you could pick up the tree and like a lollipop. Okay. So I really have to go this time. It's difficult because you guys are great. Okay. So I'm going to type my thank you in the comments. I'm going to turn up the music. Just soak it up. Look at the picture and listen to the music and be like, oh, it's so nice. Okay, here we go.